Hello everyone, this is Isaac.
It's not too
This is
late.
Darren.
And we are True Masters and Morons.
Playing a vampire.
Yes. Hello,
William
Sean.
was an honourable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must
Oh,
return
it's not
to my
dead.
flock
Whoa.
that stray without me.
Oh, well, that dude just got staked.
That would be the woman.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are
Scowls.
you? What do you mean by scowl?
So scowls are not
You truly
vampires?
are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Way to be a dick. Yeah, she can teleport a lot better than you can.
A lot better than I can, yeah. Teleported, like, out of that room, even.
Yep. The
Come
skull
on,
is
you
probably
priest.
why he looked all
By
spiky.
George and the Saints,
Yeah.
you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders.
Oh,
Patience,
that's
good
not
fellows, I've come to offer
creepily
help.
convenient at all.
Just give
Oh,
me a
he's just
moment
been
to secure
following
my
us.
boat. We can leave this awful place.
Is that the steering wheel?
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken
don't
by the
know.
thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the
By
nearest
the
hospital.
thirst.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the
Your
good
flock
doctor
is
who
dead,
wants to
dude.
ease
This whole
resourceful.
building
I'm
is
sure
nothing but
he'll
dead
take good care
humans.
of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Why don't I have spikes growing out of my arms and crap?
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
So much blood.
This poor creature can't be my maker.
Blood, a sample
Could
of
it be
William Bishop.
some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Yeah,
Maybe
we
his other
call
doctor's
those vampires spawn in D&D.
Yeah. Apparently here they're called skulls.
Which I approve of. I like them having their own name. I cannot
It's
go
locked.
back. All right.
There's only forward. It's a good thing we looted that place. Wanna
Yeah.
Go up?
Can I go up?
I don't know.
No, I cannot go up.
No.
I'll
wait.
probably be able to
That
go
should
up
totally
later.
work.
My guess is it's one of those story is telling you to board the boat, you bastard.
That is exactly what is happening. Board the boat now.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have an extra suit I could take off of your hands, do you?
Do we look like we're the same size? I mean, kind of. No, I don't.
But this is a video game. Size doesn't matter.
All clothes are one size fit all. Didn't you know? Has no one told you this? I thought you're a doctor. You're supposed to be educated.
Really?
Where
We're
are
not
we
just gonna
headed?
cut to where
We're on our way to the
okay.
Pembroke Hospital.
Or at
It's
least
just across
talk.
the canal.
Like, come
They'll
on.
have a bed for poor Mr.
It's like
Hampton.
it's like a 5-minute
William was-
boat ride in complete silence.
I was
What manner
honestly
of creature
thinking,
was
like,
he?
what?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important
This man is
thing
a
that
master
he's
of
been
dissembly, and it
stopped.
pisses
Duly
me
noted.
off.
And the woman? What? Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back.
I will punch you
But
off this
I will
boat.
tell you, she values her privacy.
He's like, I will talk about her in front of her face if she would stand still
London
for
as
5
peaceful
seconds.
as she appears
Right.
from the middle of the canal. If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front
It's a
lines
steamboat.
of
It must
a
be the
plague.
engine.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea.
I am the administrator of Pembroke
This is a
Hospital
steamboat.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician.
She
like
blinded
yourself,
me
Dr.
with
Reed.
science.
With
How do you know
science.
who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct.
And I had time
I
to
knew
look
it.
into you after you barged into my
I
room.
had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
That is not my last name.
Have we met?
I attended
Marvelous.
3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research.
Wow, I really
What a
am
turn of
famous,
fate.
alright.
England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
Word
You know,
again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand.
I
Traditionally,
try.
the role of science
I'll
is
talk
to
about this when we're
refute
done.
myth,
When he's
but
done here.
When myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study.
Stop! Don't
There's
not
so
move the
much for you
boat.
to learn.
Move the boat.
That, you are right.
No. We're going to sit
then
here and
get
finish
me
this
to-
conversation in the middle of the
Oh,
water where you
come
can't get away.
on.
Pembroke Hospital. As a physician, I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
If nothing else, that'll give me a lab
This
to
is
work
sudden.
with.
Yep.
I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr.
And
Reed,
murdering my sister, but we're not going to
Take
talk
a
about that.
moment.
Well, we're not going to talk about that, yeah.
the post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours.
Do I need to
You'll be
sleep?
adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide.
This is the
I
most
even had the
delightfully
forethought to
iZombie
bring some
level of,
clean
look,
clothes.
there's all these great reasons
Right.
you should work here.
So, what do
Right.
you say?
This is the iZombie of the 1918s.
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a
80s,
generous
I think it was
offer, so
1880s.
I thank you.
Brilliant!
1880s,
Jonathan,
1890s. It
this
was
is one for the
1890s or
the beginning of a
1918s. One of those
beautiful
two.
friendship.
Now jump out of my boat. Wait, no,
Right?
don't actually jump. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
I was
like, wait, what's going
don't
on? What's
actually
going
jump
on?
out of the boat.
We don't know how water affects vampires in this reality. What are you doing?
What I was gonna say was that,
Pembroke
you know, I was just discussing with myself in my head the other day, like, because people like to give crap to games and movies and books about the cliches of like, oh, this particular person with this particular set of skills just happened to be in this situation.
Worry no more, Nurse
And you were trying to
Crane.
defend it, but
I
then
bring good
this
news.
happened.
Basically, yeah.
Oh yeah, he had extra
Oh, look,
clothes.
Oh, Doctor, what a
He gave
night.
you a coat.
We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of
Oh,
course.
you're not going to
Oh,
call him
1880s
Father
medicine.
Hampton? Come on.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country.
There's your
He'll
outfit.
be joining us here at Pembroke.
Yep.
We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Why did you hand this friggin' heavy human being to me before telling me all of this, so I have to stand here and hold him?
Here at Pembroke,
I was just gonna go with, hey,
not
maybe
what
he
we
could help
have,
me with this heavy
what we
guy.
haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
After all, I spent half my nights
Thank you.
Your
running
assistance
around
is
with a
required,
vampire.
Dr. Swansea,
Welcome
immediately.
aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Let go of my hand.
Yeah, you can let me go anytime. Oh yeah.
But yeah, and so you look schwanky now.
I look schwanky and dead.
Yep, like you are ill. Oh.
Take me to a hospital. That's not an actual song, but there we are. I have accepted Dr. Swansea? I don't know. His help.
Swansea.
I will work at the Pembroke Hospital. I have no choice. The man knows about my condition. About what I've become. A vampire. I can't believe this. I don't know anything about this secluded medical facility. Everybody here will take
Air
me
quotes.
for... What?
Air quotes.
Medical facility. Everybody here will take me for what I am not anymore. Jonathan E. Reed, the famous surgeon. I must lie to them all, to the patients, to the staff. This is my new home, where I will hide from all who are after me, where I will hide from everyone until I get a better understanding of what is going on.
Because knowledge is power. And also, I'm not Dr. Reed. I just happen to have...
I'm Dr.
extra
Reed
set of
2.0, suckers.
Right, there is no
sorry,
longer
Jonathan.
Dr. Reed. He's still
Mr.
Dr.
Hampton
Reed.
needs me right now.
Yeah,
He's just Dr. Reed Plus.
like I said, 2.0.
But yeah,
Who is?
I was defending the idea of it. Oh,
Whoa! Whoa!
is this you?
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river.
You
Try
just
it.
dumped that guy in the
Yeah.
dock? Hi there.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
Be more
Insulting a
polite.
good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. Me guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes.
What just happened?
That's a very nasty wound you've got.
That's what I want to know.
Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
How delightfully ambiguous.
Blood quality. The blood quality indicates how much XP you will obtain from a particular citizen. The higher the blood quality, the more XP you get.
To drink. Oh.
I can't eat him now. Look at all these hints.
To drink the blood of your prey, you first need to mesmerize them to lead them out of sight from others. Your mesmerized level must be equal or higher than citizens' resistance.
Ah.
Press LB.
I guess I'm
Nothing else you're gonna
mesmerizing.
mesmerize. I totally thought you were gonna slam his face into the wall. Now do what I tell you.
Into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
He looks like he's just floating. Oh.
I like the hand thing. Press A to embrace Clay Cox, or B to release him. Embracing Clay will provide a massive XP boost, but be aware that there will be consequences. Learning more about citizens and collecting their hints will increase the experience gained. You are so lucky that I know you have 4 more hints.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
What happened?
You're still bleeding, so I'm not sure, actually. What is the...
I should take you to the hospital, right?
Oh, we're just gonna let you bleed out
Did
here.
I black out?
Sure.
Alright, whatever, I
You're going
guess,
to.
yeah.
There's a box.
It is
Oh.
wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go. But no famished hunter can run for long.
That's
So
what
yes,
I was
the-
going to talk about, Bob. That
Real quick.
voice. The voice
left,
in your
left,
head.
Left. Box.
Thank you. The voice in Bob's head. That's what this makes me think of.
Oh yeah, so Isaac was saying, he's like, there was something from episode 1 I was going to talk about, and he couldn't remember what. Apparently this was it.
Yeah.
So hit us
Taryn's
with-
character in the D&D game we're doing. So we're doing a D&D campaign where my father is DMing, and it's a vampire campaign because it was a way to easily get my sister into playing it. And so we're playing this vampire campaign, and it took a while, but we convinced Taryn to join us. And oh, do I need to go talk to Dorothy?
I don't know.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan.
Brannigan.
Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Can't imagine why.
Right. Your life in London. What is the situation
How are
here?
things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
Don't stare at me like that. Don't stare
An
directly at me.
invisible
Right.
enemy.
Right at the camera.
What a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Could this hospital
Do you
fail?
think this hospital can
Fail?
survive the epidemic?
Fail?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
I see this outfit and all I see is the episode of Friends where Phoebe loses her arms in her past lives.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them.
Most of them.
Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Speak up.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No.
I just need to know who I can't
may
assign to certain
disagree with
duties.
some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Okay. She said everybody is doing their best. It had written everybody is doing his best.
So presumably it's a dude.
Right?
I'm glad we both saw
Is
that.
there
Mhm.
anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett's. He should be a standard for us all here.
Stop
If only he
looking
were
at...
younger.
You know what?
Why should his age?
I forgot you could do that. Pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Oh, her eyes are as bloodshot as yours are. All right. Oh,
Personal questions.
that was amazing.
Nope.
It's required. Okay.
All right, so that's it.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
All right.
I don't think we're gonna get to the story of Bob. That may have to wait till next time.
No. I am going to talk about Bob because I'm going to go and search for crap
I'm
while
like,
I
you're
talk
just gonna
about
walk
Bob.
around doing random crap forever to... All right, go for it. Begin.
Yes. It took a while, but we finally convinced Taryn to join us. At this point, originally it was me and my sister, and then we got Sarah into it, and then finally we got Taryn into it. But Taryn's like, all right, we have 3 elves, and we're all vampires. By the time when the game starts, we become vampires. And
Your
that's the
king
same
and
thing we've
country
already
needs
seen.
you. Join the British ranks.
But so we oh right, I still have the two-hander equipped. So he's like, well, I don't want to be like another elf, and I love the idea of being a half-orc named some stupidly common normal name. And in the end, it came
Because for
to
those who don't know, it's like if you've ever read a fantasy novel, seen a fantasy show, the names are always like fancy and flowy and have a good fantasy
cannot
sound to
enter.
them. And D&D is no different.
well, like elvish names are classic elvish. They flow and are, I was gonna say Aragon, and he's technically human, but anyway.
Oh, but it's that kind of a name. Aragorn, Legolas, Marinwin.
Yeah. And then you have orcs that are always like kind of these brusque, like Klivka and Ki-Klate,
Claude.
Oh, let's face it, there is some fantasy somewhere where Ki-Klate is absolutely the name. Actually, that sounds more Klingon than
I was saying, like, you know what I'm picking up, like, some weird sort of Klingon Mandarin mixture? Like, I'm not sure what...
But so we oh, that was a rat. I thought it was just something to pick up. My bad.
Yep, same. Hey!
Oh, sweet. A hideout.
Oh. Just shillings, nothing else. Alright. Oh, it's a person.
That's a living person. We're gonna go in here. We're not gonna go in there.
Actually a keep
because
outside.
I cannot go in there. Right.
Teleport.
Hello.
Blood vision.
Oh, hang on. But so he decided to large box of pills. Nice.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh!
Oh, he's level 14. Oh shit!
Well, you're fighting him now.
Well, I got sniped
Oh!
by something. Oh, holy crap! Well,
and that is death number 1.
say hello to death number 1 and game over. Wow.
You'll find there's very little that can kill a vampire, my friend. You have been offered relative immortality. Oh. So you'll straight up just wake up later.
Aha! We're back.
Maybe?
I don't know where I am.
Oh, you're in front of it. You're right in front. No, that's the back door. You watch around. So behind you, if you turn around...
Is where I died.
Yes.
So over here is where I died.
Yes,
so real quick, I'm just going to make sure that I picked up all my crap still, and that it saved that.
What crap?
Like this body of this lady.
Yep, okay.
The pills up there. So yeah, I had to restart the game, everyone, because the loading was not happening. Oh, I could go that way.
Surveys area. Alright, so while you're surveying, discuss Bob.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's your character. Do you want to... okay,
you
so
have the story you want to tell! I have no idea what you're going to talk about!
Well, so, originally, he was just going... It was kind of hard to tell, to figure out a reason why...
The hospital area's stealth was health status was healthy. This place right across the river is serious.
And so is the place right outside of the outside of the hospital. The place where I died was also serious.
Right. Sorry.
You're good. And so, like, it was kind of hard for us to figure out a reason why Bob would be going to the location.
Okay.
It started out...
Well, so...
Good.
I was the last person to join, and so Dad, DM, had come up with reasons like, alright, you're going here for this reason, you're going here for this reason, and working with everybody doing whatever. And just by chance... Dad has this wonderful little table that he found somewhere that you can roll.
I love it so much.
To help you.
Oh, did he not make it? I thought
no, he didn't make it. He's added stuff to it, but he didn't make it. So no one else's is like his, but the original stuff came from somewhere else.
Okay.
But so it's things you roll on a table to add stuff to your character history. And to be like, this is something that happened in there at this point in their life, and this point in their life, and this is education they may have had when they're... And it's basically, it just gives you a nice skeleton to work with, and sometimes ideas. So if you're not great at coming up with ideas yourself, or if you like the possibilities to come up with it, because like, for example, some things that Bob rolled I would never have thought of. It's great.
Well, and like Sarah's character, we're due to the fact that we have 2 brand new players, Sarah and my sister, we've been limited to the player's handbook for most everything. And because of that, Sarah wouldn't have normally been able to be a drow, but she rolled a drow on the table, so she was able to get away with it.
Just a subspecies of elf, for those who aren't aware.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so...
Dark elf.
Among these things, I happened to roll that my character was from the exact same town as Isaac. Now, for you guys...
Just so cool.
That's not like an easy thing.
ridiculous.
It's not an easy thing to do. It's not like there's a whole bunch of places from this.
Skull
No,
voices in
it's...
the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Ooh.
I love how he just knows their skull voices.
Yeah. You roll a 100-sided die. Yes, those exist. We can talk about
And
that
they have to
some
be
other
the
time.
exact same number.
Yeah, so there's literally a 1 in 100 chance of rolling the same thing, and I did. So I rolled Isaac's hometown, and then we're like, So we were like, well, did we get it together? Whatever, we're discussing that, and like, all right, so why am I going here in the first place? And Dad was just like, he kind of rolling off Isaac's thing. He's like, some guy comes out of the shadows in a Cloakin says, you should go here. And I'm like, this thing is like a month away. That's the... Lou says, no, I'm good. Thanks, random guy who disappeared completely and I can't find any more. Can you look up? Is there more to go to from here?
Not as far as I...
Whoa! Skull. So...
Need to remember that dodge is B.
So then, you know, later we're discussing actual reasons, and what Dad came up with was that there was this voice in my character's head, and there's reason to make sense. It's a little long involved thing. That has
and he's been in your character's head the whole time.
I said
that
has spoken to Bob since he was a young magic person, and at some point the voice was like, "Hey, if you go here, cool stuff happens for this reason. You should check it out." And he's like, "Okay." So, Isaac had something to say about the voice.
Well, so in the first episode, you know, you have this. We have this voice in my character's head, and I'm like, that's the image for Bob's head voice that I had.
First episode of this.
Yeah,
first episode
Vampyr,
of this. There's a voice. Oh, hello, weird shout.
Oh.
Oh!
Let me go, let me go!
Skull's a bad mojo. Got it.
Oh, he jumped on me again.
It's too bad they don't have to stun you to do that. Screw this noise.
I need blood.
I like that. You're like, no, I'm done with this. I'm gonna shoot you in the face.
Wow, they took nothing.
So there was this voice in my character's head, and I found out later that when Isaac was reading the history, he used like a creepy Voldemort voice.
Well, I used a Voldemort voice for somebody else, but I used a "Hello, everyone" voice for the voice in his head, and yeah, so it was a creepy thing, and now there's this whispering voice in this character's head, and just I'm like that. So now that's all I can think about is the voice in Bob's head,
which is funny. And the voice thing itself was kind of funny because in my head, you know, it was mentioned, and I'm just like, oh yeah, it's a voice, and I just pictured someone talking, like Isaac and I are talking to you right now. And then Isaac, the first time he did, it's like, the voice is creepy, man. I'm like, I mean, I guess. It's like, no, you got some voice in your head going like, yes, do this thing. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, yeah, no, that's actually super creepy. So he just
don't ask me
failed
why he turned his back on me, but he did.
I'm like, he just lost the fact you were in combat? All right. Anyway, with those skulls dead and that, is there anything else you wanted to say on the subject before we close today?
No, that was it. Just wanted to talk about Bob. We will start next episode by actually doing what we're supposed to do.
Now that Isaac has taken a massive detour so he could talk about voices in people's heads. The voices in my head aren't real, but they have, in this case, horrible ideas and also good information.
Well, I hope that you all don't have our voices in your head, unless, of course, you're wearing headphones, because then it makes sense, and that's okay. If you want to see more of this or any other Let's Play or lore, let us know what exactly you want to see in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, and in the meantime, this has been True Masters and Morons signing off. Thanks for watching this video. If you'd like to see more like it, hit that subscribe orb.
To see our last Let's Play, click or tap the link on the right.
For our last lore video, click the link on the left.
Thank you to all of our patrons for making these videos possible.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.